And we're back.
And I've got a book. I'm gonna become a mage.
You know how when you shave your balls and on a hot day, just sticking to your thighs like a sticky note?
Mm-hmm.
I experienced a bit of that today.
Mm. Mm.
Now then, let's go fight the plague in France or whatever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So that last game kind of got me thinking.
Mhm.
How did it get so bad?
We're stuck.
He's looking the other way.
Do you remember high school and stuff when there was just certain things that like you would be taught? Oh, Roderick
Oh.
can take down heavy guards. Okay. He's a big boy.
That's for my father.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Okay.
He really does take him down.
No, I'm starting to like it.
It'd be funny if because he's a blacksmith, if he just walked up with his hammer and just went punk
That's
on the
what I
head.
thought he was gonna do.
Hey, it's high
Oh,
school.
man. Yeah, and just those moments where
He's alone.
they taught you things, but
I could distract him.
that's not quite right. And you didn't realize it at the time, but they would keep telling you, like, repeating of lies, essentially, in high school. That you know now were just lies.
I can't recall any time like a teacher was adamant on teaching the wrong information.
There's one that I thought of the other day, because I was thinking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be getting up anytime soon. Trust me.
Why did communism fail in Russia?
His eyes sometimes.
What was always the thing that was taught in high school?
I have a lot of different stories. I don't know which one was the one that was taught in high school. It wasn't the blue jeans and rock and roll, was it? That's the one.
No, that one is partially.
That one is actually
True, yeah.
partially true. Yes, but
they weren't fully industrialized, is why communism failed, because
yes, they were.
they were not fully industrialized when they went into their communist revolution. That's why there were so many deaths and so it didn't work as well as it should have.
Okay.
That was told to me in a number of history classes,
Yeah.
and I thought about it the other day, like, huh? No.
Yes, I've never gotten the communism failed because it was just unfortunate. Basically, it was always communism failed because it sucks, or
What?
oop, communism failed because it sucked, or because of our influence. Those were always the
Okay.
two.
You had better teachers than I did.
I guess.
I had actual commie teachers. No, because
And when I think of my high school history teachers, honestly can't even remember. The only one I remember is the one who was formerly a Marlboro man. Yeah, he kept a poster of him as a model for Marlboro magazines up in his office. He did not give a fuck. This was the class. It was so great. He would just take roll, and then he would put on a tape he recorded off History Channel and go to his little office in the back. And then he would just
that's basic.
yeah, after the video, he'd hand out a quiz of just answer this based on whatever we watched.
Here's the amount of fucks I give.
Yes, and it was me and Zach were in his class together, and we knew he didn't give a fuck, and he basically just would have us, answer the questions, and then the aide would read through them and answer, mark correct or wrong.
Oh yeah.
But the aide never gave a shit, and we realized that, so we just started making up answers, and we kept pushing it further and further as to what we could get away with answering our history quizzes with. So initially it was just like, oh, okay. I wasn't sure if they were going to pour out a wave or something, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, so we do stuff of just intentionally question 1, question 2, we just swap the answers on. Little innocent things where you could argue, now we can put out fire. Neat.
Mm-hmm.
you know, oh, you might have just mixed that up, and they're like, okay, whatever. And then we started doing things of like, I know I started doing I wrote a story. Each question was a sentence of a story. The man went to the store. He was looking for things to buy his wife, and just get it. So like 20 questions of me writing some made up story. I get the paperback, get a red check mark. You did it, correct. And then, I know we went so far as to even, I wrote answers that were in a non-existent language. I wrote symbols that didn't mean anything.
That's amazing.
Got the check mark. You did it right. And it was one time where we got, oh, rats off to you. Where we got, like,
I'm supposed to get the...
maybe find a torch and come back.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, and so at one point we basically just like got bored and stopped trying to come up with weird answers, and we just write whatever. And that's when he finally caught us. So it wasn't writing the most ridiculous things. It was just an average like the thing in 19 whatever. And he's like, "That's not the answer." We're like, "Oh, sorry, we weren't paying attention that day." So we never really got caught. Oh, yeah, use the body. But that was also the class where, at the end of the year, we had to do a report based on...
His shield is on it.
Yes, it is. I can't remember, like, what was the criteria, but you could basically do it on any country, I think.
It's going to burn.
And again, me and Zach just partnered up, and we're both like,
Yes.
you know, we could probably just make shit up and he won't know. So we did Russia, and we really we're like, let's try to push it again, what we could get away with. And so we last minute put together this fucking poster board where we printed a bunch of shit out and just like glued it on. And we I know one of them that we made up was I had a cutout of Zangief from Street Fighter, and I put in a little blurb saying, "Fun fact: like Zangief was based off of, you know, Yanislav McNamee or whatever bullshit name I made up, who was the wrestling champion of the 1978 Olympics in wrestling at that year. Totally made up facts. Didn't exist. None of it's real."
Amazing.
And then one of the things we did was I brought a pair of computer speakers in, and we plugged it into Zach's Game Boy, and he put Tetris in, so it was playing the Tetris music, which like this is a folk song from the Russian people. So we just in the background. It is.
It really is. That's what's funny about
Yes,
that, though.
but we just made up the like stuff about it. And so the entire time we're reading this report, you're just hearing do 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 in the background. It was fucking dumb. So yeah, that's honestly the only history class I remember, and it's the one where we didn't learn anything.
Yeah, that's pretty standard. I think this is the... no, this is just another one of those cards.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just missed that last one.
So,
Are we?
didn't I decide that there was a way I could do this? Yes.
Yeah, it was that. Although, will it kill enough rats? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we should have done. Alright. Our bad.
Oh, which
Oh, it's a
includes
workbench.
workbench.
That's why we weren't running into any workbenches.
After machine making use at the time to prepare ammunition, don't care.
Eh.
What was the last one? Flush your stones using a new tool. Violence of the impact is multiplied. Oh, shooting a stone automatically
Knocks off the helmet. That's not a bad one to get.
Yeah.
The summon. What's the summon?
The sleep, so I could throw it rather than knock him
eh.
out with it. That's the workshop one.
Yeah, I'd rather just get the knock the helmet off with the rock one, because that's just, alright, do I have rocks? Cool, I can take out anybody. Like, that's useless.
I mean, but I need to get it to get.
No, I know, but yeah, the last one. It just, yeah, rather than getting thrown sleep, I'd rather just get basic ass rocks, can kill anybody.
Yeah.
Well, that looks a lot better.
Which, I'm actually pretty far away from getting.
Yeah.
What
Whatever.
is that one?
That's, yeah,
2
9.
shots in a row without priming and recharging.
Eh?
I mean,
Combined with the knock helmet off,
yeah,
that's immediately helmet off, dead.
and not only that, that's during the moments where I have to kill a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
No, no, okay. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Everything's coming
So I didn't... Not much to talk about this week, but I did watch a very horrible movie.
What? I already talked about Squid Game last week, right?
Squid Game.
Korean show.
Straight to the fire.
It's the only way.
Want to say you did, but I don't remember. So go ahead.
Well, you watched a horrible movie, so go with that first.
Okay.
I'm playing, so it's
yes.
probably best if I don't.
That you don't do much of the talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I watched the movie. It's called Breaker. Any idea what that
19?
is? What is it?
Breaker 19?
Nope, just Breaker, exclamation point on each breaker.
What? You see me?
He's just freaked out he's on fire.
Oh, okay.
It is a 70s movie, I think, featuring Chuck Norris.
Nice.
A clean-shaven Chuck Norris.
I've seen
Like
it. I've
babyface.
seen a few of those.
Yeah.
Two guards.
And the movie completely shifts what it's like setting itself up as, even by the title. Can you guess what Breaker might feature?
I would think that he's a trucker or something.
He is a trucker, and he's the best trucker ever. That's his whole thing. And you'd think, cool, okay, it's a movie about truckers. Nope! It's a movie about an evil gypsy town in California that kidnaps Chuck Norris's brother, and he has to go there and get his ass kicked a bunch of times before he kicks their ass.
Come on me.
And truckers are just non-existent until the very end.
Good job.
So yeah, he's the best trucker, the greatest trucker. He does what's that movie with Sylvester Stallone where he does the arm wrestling and he's a trucker? Fuck, what's that movie? Over the Top? No.
I do not recall.
Okay, whatever. But they do a whole ripoff of that where they do the arm wrestling thing and he beats some big guy and dumb bar fight happens. Yada yada. And also, it's very funny every time. I kind of realized pretty quickly why the movie isn't about Chuck Norris being a trucker. Is that anytime they show Chuck Norris behind the wheel of a truck that's moving, he is idling. He is not going fast. He was not trained to drive a semi, so they couldn't get him to go up to high speeds because that would be a safety concern.
Amazing.
And so I'm just like, okay, that's why nothing happens in this movie involving trucks. He can't drive one. Great.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so the movie is about Chuck Norris lets his younger brother borrow his truck to deliver frozen TV dinners. And the corrupt cops of this town called Texas in California, the city of Texas in California, that was founded by a tribe of gypsies. As they call themselves, it's not like, damn gypsies, like, no, we gypsies need our own town. We got our town charter and everything. The corrupt cops lead him off a back road and then fine him for going on that road, which is illegal. And then they charge him ridiculous fines that refuses to pay, so they imprison him and essentially scrap the truck and the TV dinners for parts and money.
The TV dinner.
Yes, and the TV dinners, yes.
Follow me.
Yep. Uh-oh, that's a big boy.
Oh Lord!
It's a running time.
Yeah, it's a run segment. Hurry, asshole. I know.
Put
Yeah,
that on
bitch.
fire.
Yeah. And so eventually Chuck Norris finds out. Shit. Oh, okay. I thought
Backdraft.
Yeah, I thought he took a huge backdraft and died.
That would have been great.
Yeah, so
To the left, to the left.
the movie's just Chuck Norris walking around this fucking movie prop ass town. Like everything's made out of flimsy plywood because you're like, okay, this whole place is gonna get like destroyed at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And talking with Notre Dame. Oh no, oh, no, too soon. Like the most caricature, like they are like deep south rednecks in California.
Nice.
Like it doesn't make any sense. But what it is, Bill,
One,
Yeah.
it's a Chuck Norris movie set in California.
Yes.
That's not supposed to be a thing.
No.
He's Walker Texas Ranger
Yeah.
before he's Walker Texas Ranger.
Yes. It's such a piece of crap movie. Then Chuck Norris bangs some single woman and kind of refuses to be the dad of her kid.
Awesome. Chuck Norris.
And then eventually
Clean shaven
Yeah.
and not pulling out.
And the whole reason he like finds out about his brother being kidnapped is that after banging that woman and having breakfast with her and her kid, they're eating the TV dinners that were in the truck. He was here, damn it! And then he goes in and tries to start shit and basically gets a gun pulled on him, thrown in a prison cell. And then the woman he bangs contacts all the truckers, be like, do you know? I can't remember what his last name is. I think it's like Dole or something like that. Dole's here, and then they do a whole fucking stock footage of a bunch of trucks go and voiceover of like breaker, Dole's in trouble, boys. We're coming in with a convoy. And so the movie ends with Chuck Norris getting out of prison, saving his brother, doing a kung fu fight against one of the sheriffs. That was like they do the whole fucking good, bad, and the ugly of them like staring each other down while in a horse pen while a horse runs around them. Like, oh, it's finally gonna happen. It's like we don't even know the name of the sheriff guy that he's like having a feud with. Like, there's no grudge. But oh, that grudge is gonna be settled. And then the semis just run through the shitty city, plowing through all the crappy buildings, and the end.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
It's nothing.
And Chuck Norris beats up the Mexican cop guy.
Have you ever before?
Gets also takes a shot to the gut, like from a pistol,
Don't you want
and then just doesn't react at all.
That makes sense. It is Chuck
I
fucking
know
Norris.
it's supposed to be Chuck Norris. Yeah.
I mean, he fought Bruce Lee, and all Bruce Lee could ever do to him was rip off his chest hair.
Yeah.
But at least I'll be able to continue training.
That's because he always just takes some from his beard and pat it down on the chest. He
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah, that's fact.
But yeah, it was a really garbage ass movie.
Sounds great.
Yeah. I started watching another, but it was late and I didn't finish it. But it's
at least
let me see what
no.
I'll at least say what it was. It was because the title completely caught me. Astro Zombies,
Ooh.
starring the king of autoerotic asphyxiation, David Carradine.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, that seems stupid.
There's something
So it's like the opening scene is a woman pulling into her garage, getting out, and it's like, ooh, here comes a jump scare. And then you see like what looks like a kid in a rubber mask, and you're like, oh, they're doing a fake jump scare of like, boo, I got you, mom. But then the real jump scare happens. No, that was the real jump scare. It is a kid in a shitty rubber mask that is the Astro Zombie. And I was just like, oh, this is gonna be awful. I gotta watch the rest of this. So yeah, I gotta get back to that one at some point in the future.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Oh,
It starts off
Shortcut.
like a movie from the 1950s. Like 5 dudes in suits in an office all saying, so what you're telling me is this thing can stop us, but it's fully color, and it was like in the 70s. And just, yeah. It looks like a miserable time that I can't wait to get through.
Let's see if I can go back now. Stop me. You're still running stupid.
Yeah. You're still in talky fun boy time.
There was multiple paths back there that I want to get my items.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know I talked about the stupid sex show
Yes.
last week, the stupid SJW.
Yes.
So I also had watched I just can't open it. It would have been better to just tell me that from the fucking get-go. Fuck you, game. Oh.
Aww. Why can't you fucking kill random crows? And then count them.
What was their famous song?
I don't know.
Anyways, so yeah, Squid Game
Yes.
is a Korean made TV show. Oh yeah, I did mention that, like, oh yeah, this has to be based off of a manga or anime. No, original. A completely
Okay, yeah,
original
yeah.
show, and people are raving about it. It's on Netflix.
Yes.
But it's really fucking good. And anybody that gets to the end is like, oh, I don't know if I like the end. I'm like, that ending was great. You guys are stupid. Then again, I'm a jackass, so...
Yeah. It's...
No, the ending was
Well,
great,
no,
though,
no,
'cause it's not... It's just not that American, like...
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
It's like,
You have a wider scope on what a cinematic piece can be.
Yeah.
Most people want the bog standard.
and I didn't see a few things coming in it, which was nice. Yesterday, I watched a movie with my mom. 5 minutes in, I guessed the entire movie, and she's like, well, I'm not going to tell you if you're right. I'm like,
Smile, perhaps.
yeah, but I'm right, aren't I? She's like, I can't. And then more and more of it was revealed. And she's like, oh, I forgot about that part. I'm like, you mean the part that I guessed at? She's like, yeah, that exact thing. There's a murder in the movie's called Cut Bank.
Okay.
Billy Bob Thornton, Liam Neeson, Liam Hemsworth,
It's
John Malkovich.
Okay.
Good cast, bad acting.
and what is it telling us then?
It-
I don't understand everything.
Yeah, there's a guy that's
We'd be fine here.
a Riri. He's just, and so they plan a fake murder so that they could get some money out of the government.
Okay.
But it's stuck because it's killing of a mailman.
It counts as federal.
The Riri doesn't get his package, and he wants his package. So as soon as he's like starting to investigate, I'm like, oh man, he's gonna have like superpowers, and he's gonna have like Riri strength.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, no, I don't remember anything like that. Totally has Riri strength. Like, at one point, there's like a 6'5" Indian guy that's a mute in it, and the Riri grabs him by the throat and throws him against the wall and holds him there for a second. And it's just one of those parts where, like, he does have Riri strength. She's like, my mom's like, I forgot. Oh no.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad movie.
It's just predictable.
It was super predictable. But I don't know if it was predictable or if it was predictable for me.
Yeah.
But I guess the entire movie, I'm like, oh, this person's gonna die, that person's gonna die, and then they're probably gonna leave them alive. Not sure if she dies because it's gonna be the like, that's his penance for trying to set all this up. And my mom's like, is watching movies fun for you? I'm like, yeah. She's like, how? You guessed the entire movie. Is it this way or that way? I don't know. I'm like, yeah, it's fun for me. Like, the movie's still enjoyable just because I can guess at the entire,
I'm here,
like,
Lucas. Quickly.
the synopsis of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that, like, I don't enjoy the intricacies of it,
Exactly.
how they pulled it
it's
off.
It's not about I can see point B. I'm more interested in how they get to point B.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know this guy's gonna die. How are they gonna die?
Like,
That's
oh,
the interesting
he did a
part.
clever thing, but that's gonna... Oh, that backfires on him. Okay. Like,
It's getting worse and worse.
The macula is progressing too fast.
I realize
The
that,
macula.
Amicia. I'm doing my best.
I really,
I mean,
really
I'm
hope he
trying to do
becomes a
what the book
fucking
says.
rat
The
lord.
The only
Don't
way
talk
this
too
game
loud.
could
I need
really
a proper
like
laboratory.
capture.
Great.
Well, yeah.
No.
But also,
It's
just,
fine. It's a fine game.
it's a fine
Perhaps
game, but
my
that's just
mother
it. It's
at my
it's
home.
just hitting that like I'm a
She must have
stealthy
had some
narrative
equipment
focused
there.
game,
You're
and
right.
that's it.
It's worth a try.
There's nothing else to this
Yeah.
game that's really capturing me. So the only way it can really entice me in some weird way is to go stupid. Have him become Rat King, because I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be some sort of emotional. Either she has to die to save him, or he dies.
I believe your twins are back.
It can't end with a pure happy
You
ending.
found him.
More dead than alive.
And if it does, that's gonna be
But
really
yes.
bad.
And
That's
we
gonna
see
dock its
We came
points.
because,
Mm-hmm.
well,
Yes.
Arthur, you tell her.
Although
After
I
our
would
little
consider
adventure with your
her becoming
heretic
the pack
burning
and the
friend,
Rat King the pure
I
happy
ended up in an Inquisition cell. One day I saw the guards
She
of
just
the
gets a
prison
backpack.
the worse for wear.
Mhm.
Oh.
Those bastards
It'd be
wanted
so
her to tell
fucking
them where her
great,
son
too.
was. They threatened her.
But this
I
game
heard
takes
her
itself too seriously to
It's
do
my
something
mother.
like that.
Beatrice Storu.
Mother is alive. She's alive.
What? She's alive?
You managed
I
to
didn't
get
see
out.
that one coming since
It wasn't
the
simple.
beginning of
Believe
the
me, if you
game.
could-
Forget it.
I don't
There's
know why
nothing.
her being alive really matters.
She,
Her mom?
she's too important to the
Eh?
Grand
They-
Inquisitor.
It seems like another fucking emotional stick to beat us with,
questions her.
and that's it.
Yeah.
They
That's been the game.
torture her?
I know, but that's why
They
it's.
mustn't know anything.
We already had the
Even if
emotional
she's
stick
alive.
of mother died. with
Ah,
What
that's
would
why
he
it
say
matters.
when he
We
wants to
need
see
a
her?
reason for him to
Tell
run
him
out on
nothing.
us instead of us performing the thing.
See, and that's yeah.
Oh no, Hugo!
Needless
Hugo!
complications.
Oh, wait.
Or is he faking
The
it?
next threshold. It's coming.
Oh,
We
next
have to go
threshold.
once.
He is
To my
becoming
home.
rat.
Now, you go. We'll stay here
Yes,
with him.
yes.
It will be all right, my little brother. I swear.
Oh.
This time we will heal you.
All right.
Or
I'll
what if
get
this
the
is a big
sanguinis
setup for a
genera and some
backstab?
potions, and then we'll leave.
They're using the mother's alive to lure them.
Oh, because they want money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how she got the brother back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, we'll give you him back for now, but if you want money, you need to bring the boy and
Yeah.
the girl.
Because otherwise, like,
That would be great.
that would be a good turn. That would
Because it definitely shows that, they said from the beginning they're only after the money.
Mm-hmm. And it would stay within the
Why
character.
does he
All
need
these
to bring the
characters. Ah,
Does he need something specific
here.
from it?
unless he's gonna suddenly start casting magic
Alicia,
from it or
you're going
something.
to
I don't know
be
why.
right.
I want this game to
It's
go
just
just slightly more
strange
fantasy.
to be
Yeah.
Just
it's
start to do
already-
something.
It's already ridiculous with
I
the
never
rats.
thought I'd come
Yes.
back here.
And I'm fine with you starting
So
out
soon.
We find
like
the
based
potions
in
and
reality, but as you go on,
we
yeah,
can get
do
home
so,
before
and
sunrise.
you've already
Find
established
Benny.
this is not the normal universe. So let's keep going with that. Let's keep going weird.
We can't cross there.
That bridge was at
I
least
know
a
you want to
century
stay
old.
grounded because that's how you tell a gritty
Everything looks
story.
completely destroyed.
Which is fine.
It's the end of
Yes,
the old
but it's
world.
just
If that's
it's-
true, how come you're so calm?
it's not for
Look.
me.
The standard
I
of the
want
Inquisition.
dumb weird
It's still
shit.
there.
Let's be
Yeah,
careful.
generally. I keep. That's cool.
I'm not actually kind of wondering if there's going to be like a cold element to this level.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
Which would be interesting. So far, I will say every level typically has something in it.
Yeah.
You know, we had the blacksmith
The
guy,
hell
so we
is
could
that?
knock out
Look
dudes
out, Lucas.
in the last
What the-
one.
What's the matter with them?
I don't know, but I don't like it. Let's get out of here.
Oh
Yeah.
no, a
They're
rat
not paying
cyclone
attention to
is going to
us.
form.
Oh man, if there's
A mating dance, perhaps.
a mating dance,
Very
perhaps.
strange rituals.
The
Ratnado.
difference between strange and terrifying, Lucas.
But why? They're still animals.
I'm starting to have doubts about that.
But
Lucas,
yeah, like
deal
it
with
does
that
a
later.
little bit.
Come on.
I at this point I can really just say this game is like it's okay. There's
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
a
ex-
3 out of 5.
yeah.
There's nothing
It looks like they don't want us to
completely
pass.
wrong with it. Okay, so we gotta push
They're
that.
so-
Yeah,
of them.
there's no so far there has outside of
one
just
ran away.
story contrivances. That's the only
Story contrivances and at times the rats don't show their lines.
yes. There's a
Well.
there's a
This must be
couple
one of the
little
first bits of
gameplay
the game
things.
for-
There's that space bar
But it
being
doesn't
declined,
explain
but
their
also the
behavior.
dodge. That's
Yeah.
a problem. Yeah, there's a couple little like niggly bits. They just kind of like annoy, but don't really make the
not
game
welcome here.
suffer immensely
show
because
them.
of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Goodbye,
This is
Mr.
my home. Do you hear me?
Get back into this
My
section.
home.
For it constantly being an escort quest,
Yeah.
it does it well.
The domain
Yes.
is straight ahead.
Occasionally we've had
The-
dumb shit with the AI, but that's
Yeah.
obviously the exception, not the rule. The AI is pretty good.
And also the one shitty parts was basically like the kid.
Hmm.
And it's like, that's understandable.
Closed.
I also don't
There's a
like
chain on the other
that.
side.
Yeah, it's gotta
Wait.
tell
the
itself
lantern. Must have
cinematographically.
used it
You
to
got
get
you
the
gotta
trick.
show
Good idea.
visually.
I'll have a
Look,
clear shot.
we can't get to. Yeah, I know the door's locked.
Tell me when you're ready.
You could just have me walk up, open door, and it just locked. Oh no, it's locked.
Pushing.
Also, I looked it up because you were asking what the
Oh,
hell,
he can control it.
what the hell are even any Counting Crow songs? Because even I was like, what are their songs? Mr. Jones.
Okay, Mr. Jones, yeah.
And me, around here.
Sounds someone.
And then Accidentally in Love from Shrek 2. Those are like their three biggest songs. So, yeah. It's one of those things, I'm like, I've always known of Counting Crows. I can't think of a damn thing they've ever done that was worth a shit. So, looking at their song titles, that's why.
So,
Give me the goods.
those extra things that I can't even fucking carry. Okay, that is. Go ahead, grab that. Grab that. Yeah. And that.
I took up the Great Rat Beacon.
Honest. Let's see if there was more. Anything in there? Dead cow that they're not no longer eating.
Yeah. There's
There's
something.
something there. Would it be worth it to throw one of those things in there? What does it take to make? Four. The one leather is the problem.
Yeah. But it seems like that's the time to use it.
Yeah. As long as I get leather out of it. That's fabric, that's not leather.
Mother's reed pen. She used to write all her letters here before sending them by pigeon. I can't leave it here.
Nothing else.
She was very attached
Yeah.
to it.
I think she would be touched that you kept it.
So that was. Oh no, I did get. But
Oh, okay. Or did you already have some?
I do not know. I had 4 already.
Oh, okay.
So the fact that I used it, created it, so I got 1 bit back. It was still a net positive.
Oh, yeah, did you see the new clip from the shitty Final Fantasy
there.
thing they're doing? The Origins?
It's the saga.
Think I'd make it.
Yeah.
Legends.
Yeah, but like the clip they showed, like, because they're really trying to push hard the character having attitude.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Okay, there's a clip where it's this girl talking about I was manipulated by the darkness and I wanted to become the darkness to stop the chaos. It's just like, oh god, is this fucking
Right into it.
Thank you.
whatchamacallit, like Kingdom Hearts type of dialogue.
Mm.
But then she does this whole thing.
We're not
It's like,
alone.
essentially saying, I was evil because I wanted to stop the evil. Can't you forgive me? And then the main character just looks at her and goes like, this is bullshit. And then pulls out something that looks like a smartphone and starts playing rap music and walks away. What? Yeah! He hits it and you just suddenly start hearing music and he walks away like, fuck
It
this.
hurts.
Like, that's a
I don't wanna die.
cutscene.
Not like this.
And just
Like
like,
this,
oh
You
no!
executed my family.
Oh,
You deserve a painful death.
this is why I'm even happier.
Don't you ever use that
Why
word.
we talked about last time
I'm
of
not going to get any
Square
praise
Enix
for
doing
that.
smaller games. Because I'm just like, cause your big games look suck ass now. I fucking hate what Square Enix has become.
Yeah.
Uh,
You gonna die already?
yeah, really.
Is there a fucking torch or something around? These are the parts where it's like, am I supposed to just make a little run for it right there?
Yeah, no. That looks
That looks like that one stuff, so is that supposed to be use some?
is that the little thorn thing?
Did not use. Who are you guys though? In fact, seems like more of you over here.
Is there anything you can do with that?
Yeah,
It looks like it's a big steam tank thing.
well, I got the other side lit up.
Yeah.
Too bad I wasn't listening to this guy, because he probably told me something. Aha, so yeah, I'm supposed to do that.
Okay.
They're gonna give me some.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell are you?
How are
The
you all
daughter
like
of Robert
slightly
and
wounded from
Beatrice
the
de
rats?
No,
It seems to be always like dead or
please
not.
have mercy.
Yeah.
It's kind
Shut
of
up.
binary with
I'm
them.
leaving you to your
I
fate.
guess I'm using this again.
Yeah.
No? No weapon? That's it? That's all you're gonna give me? Unless I can get through here. No? Can't just lift up the drape and go through?
Nah,
Next to the light?
that's some really heavy cloth. Like that.
Can't finally take a sword?
No,
The
no.
warrior women
No.
my mom always promised I'd be?
No, you don't need that. Just a sling. Nothing else.
Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. It's fucked up. Good. That's that.
No! Damn you!
Yep.
Okay,
So dangerous. It's safer this
that's
way.
funny.
Okay, now I got one at the back.
Workbench time.
Yeah, can I craft that final thing? Yes, I can. Don't care. Care.
Yeah.
That's the only one
That's
that I
the,
care about after this. I get this, and then that's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Past that, I just do it because
Not bad.
I can.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, it's might as well get an upgrade. Sitting on a ton of resources doesn't really do much.
Yeah, so I wait for the pouch and then make sure that I'm always full up. Oh, good. More. I still love that.
We're here. Lucas,
Yeah, there can't be multiple endings with how
understand.
much they
No.
fork shit kill.
let's go.
Yeah, that's what it's because it's
My
a
God.
super like narrative
This is
game.
real.
It's
My
linear.
home.
Yeah.
They crafted the perfect
That-
story and want
that
you to
body over
experience
there?
it.
No.
Which I'm fine with as long as the story is good.
Please.
I mean,
Yeah.
sure, we can stop.
I mean, yeah, I'm fine
Find
with
another
linear
way.
storytelling.
No.
That
But-
would fucking
I have
make
to
it
see.
Rat King story.
Yeah.
That's the only. Oh, what the? This person exploded and made all this. Are you starting to understand what the disease does?
Is he your father?
Yeah, I was about to say,
The
Dad.
blood. Are you going to eat Papa? Are you going to do the swarm thingy? You are doing the swarm thingy.
Oh my God!
Oh!
Oh, they do little ratnados.
Oh no. What the hell is that? Lucas!
I have no idea.
Push them
Neat.
back.
Okay, the game's getting a little silly. And I'm fine with the slow rat. Oh, here comes the ratnado!
Oh. That's fine.
Yeah.
Overshot, but
But
whatever.
they form little tornadoes.
The game is doing
This
something
is
that.
giving me hope for Rat King and
Yeah, actually, that's true.
No idea. Push them back.
if it's in the bloodline to be the origins of rats, and the rats can form swirling little
Okay, so I just need that one.
There are more of them.
like this is all lining up for creating a very dumb ending that I will enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Please, Rat King ending. And I know it's gonna be a thing of, you know, Hugo, if he does become a Rat King, she's like, gonna have to kill him. And he's like, you have to kill me, otherwise the rats win. And it'll be disappointing. But no, I want us to become the bad guys.
Oops.
Yeah, you didn't see that one?
No. What? The light didn't quite go out.
I'm not quite dead yet.
Whatever.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Oh no. What the hell is that? Lucas!
I have no idea.
Push them back. The Ignitver. Who right? Ah! There are more of them. Lucas, what do we do? We're trapped.
It's amazing. It's stupid.
Again, they're coming up with the good ideas.
Yes, we go. They're everywhere. You prefer to stay here? I won't last long like that. Enough! Stop! Ah!
Is it
Yeah,
over?
something's gonna change.
You saved our lives.
We'll celebrate later. We need to get to the chamber.
Or
It's
okay,
that
there's
window
no
up
more
there.
ratnados,
We should take
so
the torch.
Yeah.
now you can just freely walk through.
Oh no, it's going to give me the torch, so I get to walk slow. Dickhead. Why not just follow me?
Don't worry.
Because
I'll lead the
then
way.
the AI could fuck up
Thank you.
and then you're like, oh, I'm not having fun.
I know I can put it there, but
I don't know why you would.
yeah.
Papa.
Father! They took his body. They took it from me.
I'm glad he actually just puts his hand on my back to follow.
Yes, that is a really smart way
I'm so sorry, Mason.
to not have the AI just wander
Please,
near you, or
let's-
it could accidentally wander off into the rest and just die and game over you.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would put that there. Climb into the cart now, or? Oh,
Amicia, no!
yeah.
Hopefully it's yes.
Wow. Is it over?
Yeah, give me the torch. Yada yada yada.
saved our
We're walking
lives.
that way.
We'll celebrate later. We need to get to the chamber. It's that window up there.
We should take the
We need to
torch.
get up there, yes. But we can't find the cart, so give me there.
Don't worry. I'll lead the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Check to the right. There's a
I
cave.
figure I'm going that way. I'm just gonna
Okay.
make sure that I look to see this.
Mhm.
Don't know if it's needed, but I'm gonna do
Father!
it because it's a thing.
They took his body. They took it from me. I should have buried him. I should have.
I'm sorry.
bury him, dumb
I'm so sorry, Amicia.
Please let him
Okay, you can still grab stuff.
rest in peace.
I remember if torches were a thing. We
Yeah.
grab stuff. Walk directly over there. Oh yeah, give me that weapon. Get that bondage on. Okay. Is that not a... No? Okay.
Amicia, that body with no armor.
It's one of our servants, but his body.
Yes, the guards were eaten alive. He wasn't.
Why? There must be a
He's
reason.
like an
If only I
illegitimate
knew.
son or something.
Great break. Its aftershocks continue to ripple through time.
Ooh, does that make you an illegitimate daughter?
Because you
get eaten by the rats.
go... Hugo gets swarmed.
Swarmed, yeah. I don't know if he necessarily dies. Like, yeah, did Amicia's mom have her with someone that wasn't father?
It's from the mother's blood, and that's why the mom was always such a bitch to her. That would actually, again, an interesting plot point.
Yes. And the way they're explaining it isn't so, like, obvious.
Oh, okay, there was. Need more fucking crystals, though, or what each one of the items were.
The thorn things.
I can't craft right now. Okay, that's why they gave me the thing, just in case I wanted to craft.
Two.
Yes, they're avoiding them.
What on earth is going on here?
Hugo's gonna pop in. Not my thing!
Yeah.
No, no. My face. Damn it.
Was it your father's?
Yes,
Irinus.
from his days fighting alongside King Philip.
So take it.
He was a great
Give it to
man.
Hugo.
Then he won't be forgotten.
Let Hugo wear a helmet.
Here we are. It's up there.
That way the guards have to use their stone stuff. Back. Back, I say. Oh.
Yeah. Flying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna.
Come, I'll get you up.
Yes, of course.
That's hard to do. Her hands are like out here when she's launching them
Yeah.
up. That is all on the shoulders, and she does. I don't know. Maybe actually underneath that fur, some thick ass shoulders, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Hey, look, the rat part's gonna be
Look
over
out.
now.
They're all converging here.
They're going
Virgin here.
towards
It's
his
the
room.
Great Rat Nexus.
Yeah.
Huh? Rat?
Not allowed to use my.
Maybe you have to.
The potions for Hugo must be
Yeah,
in.
you need to.
I need to get the items before I can move on.
Stuff like that is the annoying things.
Look at that.
Lucas, those pots?
Simple infusions. Not strong enough.
There must be others.
Mind me, I'm just being a backpack.
So, this is it.
Yes, it's Hugo's room. Let's go.
And we go inside and we find the corpse of Hugo. But then who was the Hugo we were with the whole time? He's a rat doppelganger!
He just shows him, and his skin kind of twitches as one rat moves to another location. It's just made up of rats. But
So,
tiny, tiny rats, so you
Look
can't tell.
up. It looks like blood was dripping from the ceiling. No, not that room, this room. Just to see if there's like, see there's blood dripping.
Yeah.
Look straight. Oh, that's right, you can't look straight up. Oh, no, there you go. Okay. Just in case it was like something up above, and that was supposed to be a hint to look up.
It's like, I guess it's blood, but it's like oozy.
Yeah. I don't know what else it would be. Rat juice.
Rat. It's got what can it straight? Okay, so I can't. Okay. That's fine. You directed me. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it's best not to find it.
Yeah. Light and potions and leather.
There are other pots.
I'm only obsessed with leather because it's the next thing I need.
Yeah.
No other reason. Don't read too much into it.
No, that's not it. Neither's this.
Latex is better anyways.
No,
Lucas.
or this.
Yeah.
Why
It's
hasn't
up
his phone
shiny.
been
No,
touched?
no, it's not here.
Lazy wood.
Still no luck.
No, these are normal standard potions. Your mother must have been working on a more complex elixir. There has to be something else. Another place, another room.
that I
You
know
can't
of.
just make an opus magnum like that. She must have a laboratory somewhere.
We must find this
I don't know.
laboratory.
I don't see
I-
where.
Laurentius,
Really bothered by
Laurentius
her
laboratory
hair
for
that's stuck
crying
to
out.
one side of her
So,
face
your
right now,
mother must have also
because
told
it's
me
going from
nothing.
this side
I never
But
saw
across
it.
her forehead and then
Yes,
down.
yes.
Like, that's not how hair would stay.
I don't know.
Especially with the way her hair is brushed.
The old Roman ruins.
That's clearly
Didn't want me to
should
go
be on the
down.
other side, and
Yes, definitely an idea from an alchemist. Exactly where are they?
don't know why, but that
The
really
garden.
bothers me.
Let's go.
It's forceful mussiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're trying to make her look as dirty as possible.
When you that's not the way. Oh no, the rats have followed us.
Somehow.
Sure, let's grab two of these. So we can get those.
Have they gone?
What?
No, they're
Not only are they
regrouping.
gone, but they're gone as I open
You
them.
gotta see.
The tornado thing? Yep. Fireball!
But why don't they just...
To the right. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, he just lit that
I'm
one.
coming.
Okay. Alright. Oh, what?
No, Misha!
What? You were in the moonlight and next to the fire.
Moonlight doesn't count.
Except when it does.
Except when it does.
Oh, no, not that way.
Again, these are the parts.
Yeah.
Have they gone? No, they're regrouping. You mean?
Don't stay here.
Fuck
You
you.
do that.
To the right. Come on. Yes, yes. I'm coming. There are more. I like the room. You deal with the rest. I've opened the way, Amicia. We need to go.
Oh, is this supposed to be like a running part?
No, because I can get
Because, yeah, the...
And also, they keep creating the one guys.
Mm-hmm.
Tornadoes. I don't think they can break that, but... Fuck off. There's one rat that might actually be able to kill me just 'cause of it. Daddy crouch. I do
Gameplay.
like that, actually. The fact that they don't just
Oh, they're
force you
just
to press,
automatically
you have
go in.
to, yeah, you
Yeah.
have to hit
Come
the
back.
button.
I'm scared out of my skin, Amicia.
I'm here with you, but we have to keep moving.
Do I care to crouch? Yeah. Yes. Okay. I like that now I'm fucking just stocked up on all of the things that I was never stocked up on before. Now I'm low on the things that we were. The table's dirt. Big get.
Good lord, it's even worse than I thought. Everything is dead.
Where are the baths?
Over there, at the other end.
Okay.
We have to get through that. But how?
over
I
here.
know.
More liquor.
We'll
But
get
it's a
there.
gold mine to getting drunk.
It was a winery, wasn't it?
A flower,
So,
intact.
A cinquefoil.
at least
Contextually
yeah.
correct.
Hugo wouldn't have wanted us to leave it here.
Fuck you, game. Showing me what for.
Stop defeating my snarkiness! It's all I have!
A lot of time, yeah.
Off we go. Get ready to run.
Ready.
Come on, go!
Oh, too many rats.
Come on, come on!
Stop it!
Thanks for the help.
No, other guy,
It's
you
all
can
right.
throw little firebombs too.
I don't
You can tell
believe it.
that.
Yeah, which is...
Look at them. Like a river. A river of rats.
It's the only way to get to the baths.
Give me all of the
Wait,
things.
the cart. We can relight the
I
fire.
mean, I
and
know
push
you're
it.
carrying the
No,
book, but it's
I'll
on your
light it.
back.
You
It's not
push
like
it.
it's taking up
What?
your pants.
All by myself.
Okay.
You saw what happened earlier. You think they're just going to let us pass like that?
All
I
right.
think that was a different
Alright.
path.
Get your ammunition
Yeah,
ready,
but I want to get
because we
back
haven't
there.
done
That's
all
what I
this
mean,
for
yeah,
nothing.
you'd have to go back.
Come on, Lucas. Let's go.
Oh, I have to go
Wobbly,
back.
wobbly.
And then those are temporary shit.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know if I can hit it from this side. Okay.
Breathe. It's really...
Come on, make an effort.
Oh, now that I did that, it is lit up this way.
Yeah, it's a straight shot. You just have to get rid of these guys.
Just do that.
Okay.
Yes, yes, they're coming. Listen, if you want to take my sling,
Are you stuck? So where the hell is... Did you
I
get
can't
left
walk
behind?
forward further. You might have gotten left behind, yeah. He went forward.
What? God damn it! This is
Fucking ran forward.
this is why you haven't put the hands on the shoulder.
it's
It
alright.
prevents this kind of
I
bullshit.
don't believe it. Look at them. Like a river. A river of rats.
It's the only way to get to the baths.
Wait, the cart. We can relight the fire and push it in.
No, I'll
So
light
we
it
just
and
walked
you
out
push
of
it.
that thing
What?
now?
All by myself.
You saw what happened earlier. You think they're just going to let us pass like that?
All right. All right. But get your ammunition ready.
Oh,
because
he's
we
gonna
haven't
start
done all
running
this for nothing.
forward right now. Okay, maybe because I lit it last time.
Hmm.
Once I light it, it goes. So we're not gonna do that right
No.
now. I want that out of the way. Fucking game.
Come.
Yeah, fucking game. Yeah! More and more caffeine! Make it so I'll never be able to sleep.
I don't believe it. Look at them. Like a river.
All this sitting around and not moving much.
It's the only way to get to the baths.
Wait,
Well,
the
I
cart.
also need more energy.
Relight the fire
I'm
and
burning
push it
so
in.
much of it right
I'll
now.
light it
Oh, what the
and
fuck?
you
They're
push
both still lit.
What?
Haha!
it. You saw what happened earlier.
Bullshit! They're not actually lit!
It's all right. I don't believe it.
Okay.
Look at them. Like a river. A river of rats.
It's the only way to get to
That
the
would have been a
baths.
good
Wait,
addition.
the car.
Is having
Can you
rat
light the
deaths
fire?
be a lot
Push
more
it.
gruesome.
No, I'll light it and you push it.
What? All by myself?
Yeah.
You saw what happened
'Cause
earlier.
the soldiers
There was
killing you is
something
pretty
that has
good.
passed like that?
Yeah.
All right. Get your ammunition ready, because we haven't done all this for nothing.
Is he following me now? He is following me this time, okay. This one.
Overhand. Or that you got that.
That is the overhand. I just gotta get exactly right to get it. That guy's gonna fuck up. I'm so bitter about it.
But one thing we want.
No longer needs a workshop to upgrade, but that will prevent us from doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I just sit on it.
That would.
Yeah, my name's Potsy.
Where are you?
I can't get you there. I can't come. Sorry.
Yes, let's see. Maybe he'll just go up. Oh no. Where's the damn kid?
I can't follow you, Amicia.
Where? God damn
I
it.
can't come. Sorry.
Sorry, I can't come. Okay, it happens to the best of us. Okay, game, let me target it.
I can't get you there.
What the?
I can't follow you, Amicia.
Very good.
Definitely, yeah. They're just. We'll get him back. And
I don't
also,
believe it.
stay.
Stay here. I'll be quick.
That's the smart. That's the smart play.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Just a few more items. And
Amicia, the pet rat.
Whoa, oh, I missed. Jeez. Jeez.
It's all right.
I don't
Stay.
believe.
Don't move. I'll be right back.
Understood.
There we go. I never liked this.
Well, dang. I'm good.
Well, I tell you, these smart ones.
Hey, my silly Billy.
Do this again.
Yep.
Stay here, all right? I'll wait
At
for
least
you.
you're getting good at it. You're getting efficient. Speed runner.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Kind of that.
Yeah. What an item over there? I don't think so.
No, it doesn't look like it. Not worth it at this point. Give it a pass.
Yeah, it's time to fuck off.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now you follow.
It's all right. You can come.
I'm following.
I get this.
Come on, Lucas. Let's go.
Woobly woobly.
And I just gotta keep lighting it.
Breathe. It's really.
Or they start
Come
tornadoing.
on. Make an
That's
effort.
probably what happened.
An effort. Don't forget I spent my life in a cellar. The ground is vibrating.
Just that first man.
Do you feel it?
Yes.
Look at it.
Yes, they're coming.
Don't let them get near.
Listen, you want to take my sling?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I get it.
They're regrouping. I'll handle it.
Oh, that did count. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, really hope that thing doesn't blow up the head. Oh, here you go. Ooh.
Yeah, now that I've moved to the other side, they're starting to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop pushing it up.
You are not going to die, Lucas. Nobody dies before we reach those bars.
It's as if it was decided that ever since we met.
Well, it's time for him to
lives
confess
would
his
be
love for
nothing
Amicia.
but chaos.
But I'm the one with the sling, so calm down and push.
I'm doing just
I will
that.
just stick my little chub in you. My little fancy young. I want to, like a true Frenchman, I want to surrender inside you.
That's enough. You will not stop us. How
I
you doing?
want to give you
My
my
legs,
life now.
they hurt.
We're getting close. Keep going.
I'm doing everything I can. The light over there. The boat.
We're nearly there, Lucas.
I think, Amicia, I've been thinking.
God, he's such a little bitch.
I think that
It's so heavy.
What, Lucas?
all these attacks,
Now's not a good time.
it's because we're
On the right track, yes, but we still need to survive until the end.
Push me in.
You can stop. We're here,
We made it,
Lucas.
Lucas. We made it.
He never listened.
Thank you.
Pirates
Thank
do
you,
right.
Lucas.
Get the fuck out
You
of my
see,
way.
you're pretty tough.
Yes, but I don't think I'll ever walk again.
Come on, rats.
No,
Attack him now.
I don't know what my mother hid under there, but you don't want to miss it, do you?
Oh no. Come on. Let's go.
That's red lady.
Lucas, this is it. This is where I saw my
You
mother
didn't see
die.
it. You saw the sword go through a door.
Arthur said she is still alive, didn't he?
Well, yeah, you
Yes.
saw this guy. Or, yeah, you knew that
This is poor
Lambert was
Lambert.
fucked.
Yeah.
He must have taken the hit instead of her. She is still alive, but
They
they...
probably raped her.
They smacked her on her bottom, they
We
did.
have to carry
I
on.
don't take a fancy to that.
I want, isn't it, you know? Now my mom's calling me. What the fuck, people? Don't you know I'm busy on Sundays?
Yeah.
Doing stupid shit?
I don't care how many grandmas die. I'm playing video games.
Oh no, all my grandparents are dead.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I
It
know.
takes me
it's
back
not
to my
the
childhood.
Well, that's good.
It'd be a pretty big problem if all of a sudden a lot of other grandparents of yours died that didn't exist.
My mother never wanted me to come down here. She said it was dangerous.
Dangerous for her, I bet.
Grandma Hugbees died. Who? Grandma Hugbees. You remember her?
There are two
No.
Also, that sounds like someone that did
find
bad things. I don't think I want someone named Hugbees.
Grandma Hugbees.
Was she hugging bees?
No, she's from a long line of bee huggers.
Exactly. Why was she hugging bees?
She wasn't. She worked as an accountant her whole life. Her family, the family lineage comes from the bee hugger tribe of Eastern Europe.
Plague. Oh, can I actually look?
Lucas, look, it looks like the bite.
plague.
A Roman fresco.
A Roman fresco.
It
It
looks
looks.
Justinian's plague. Laurentius told me about it. A real massacre.
Worse than now?
Hard to tell. It was back in the 6th century.
Lucas,
The
these baths
BC
were
or
built by a
BCE?
Roman governor in the 6th century.
This fresco isn't here by
There's
chance.
no way you have that much
Maybe.
knowledge on the Greek as like a fucking alchemist's apprentice.
Help me push.
All right.
God damn it.
Oh, right, moving.
That was funny.
That was great.
Come on, just push the box. Don't think about the rats. Aw, do we have to see
My
the
mother
fucking
never
thing
wanted
again?
me to come
Oh,
down
they didn't
here.
have to click on
She
it.
said it was dangerous.
Oh, really?
Dangerous for her.
Yeah.
Seemed like it was a story thing.
You never found anything.
No, and I was really good at searching.
There are two of us this time. And you're not a child anymore.
Thank
We'll find it.
Pizza.
What the hell do you like? I mean, you blow them up.
Yeah. I might pull and let them in and then do something, but
I mean, they're giving you a thing to make the lure, so maybe they're just saying lure into the corner.
well, just blow them. Yeah, but I want to save the.
Come on, help me. Right now.
So you don't want to lure first?
Okay, I can't pull. I just wanted to check
Okay.
Look, there's leather right there. That means they're probably wanting me to do this.
Rat be gone.
Can you help me push it?
Yes, of course.
Oh, that was real easy to push.
Rats, Amicia. If you block
Yeah.
them on the other side of
There's
the
the
light,
leather.
we'll be free to continue.
Oh, look. I can
What?
grab it.
Were you supposed to put it out?
No. Are there sticks? I feel like I'm
Yeah, this feels like we're missing something here. Yeah, if you put that out, they'll swim over and you'll die. But that you need them out of there. Because I doubt they just want you to bomb them. Three rats are okay. You can't get the plague from three rats.
Okay.
You can't pull.
I can't pull that back.
Okay.
I think I know what I'm supposed to do. And I'm gonna have to probably redo this
Yeah.
to do it.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait for me here.
All right.
Please don't get in my way when I do this.
Yeah, it didn't kill. Is he dying?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I pushed too many rats over there. Which is fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say kill yourself.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do the
My mother.
gonna
never
do what I
wanted me
did
to come
last time,
down.
but in a different
She
order.
said it was dangerous.
Dangerous for her, I bet. You never found anything.
I'm gonna get all the rats
I'm
out
not
of there
very good at
first.
searching.
There are two of us this time, and you're not a child anymore. We'll find it.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Rats, Amicia. If we block them on the other side of the light, we'll be free to continue.
Look!
That actually might. Yeah, that worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Don't know if that was the intention, but I don't care.
No, that was that was fine.
That seemed like an odd.
Yeah.
Like I still don't think that was the intentional way of doing it.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like
Me
the
push it.
like organic
Especially
means of
because
solving that
I
puzzle.
could easily have not had the things to have that.
Yeah, to have those tools.
Especially because the leather comes after. Leather comes from here.
Mm-hmm.
Going to automatically recraft. Just this up, right. Are there items in here? No.
Okay. So now good, no rats, yeah.
So this is the Sudatorium. The Romans came here to sweat.
With the steam. Yes.
Sudatorium?
It was. Oh, look! The sculptures!
What?
Alchemical animals, putrefaction, purification, amalgamation, sublimation.
Yeah.
The symbol in the basin represents.
I want to look.
These symbols used to fascinate me.
I'm
There
too
are more
busy
in the
being a
other two
pack rat,
vessels.
goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
3 symbols, 4 sculptures.
I need the collectible.
Fire on that one.
So we can probably light the others too.
There must be a way to get to them.
Oh boy. Getting into Roman alchemical magic.
Snake. It gave me a few nightmares, that one.
Roar.
The lion. Oh, Leon, my darling dog. I hope you're happy where you are.
I'm in a rat
Another
stomach.
fresco.
That's where I am.
Pregnant woman.
Pregnant woman.
But that's not all. Look, next to her.
It's some sort of alembic, right? She's an alchemist?
A pregnant woman that's an alchemist.
Alchemy
Crazy.
has often been compared
You're not supposed to have a job while being pregnant.
Turn fetus into gold.
Or maybe she's just.
Are you
pregnant.
talking about your fetish again?
Just. This temple is your mother's.
Roman
This is
feet.
just a
Fetus.
Oh,
but this is a woman.
shut up.
It's an important place.
You're probably right.
I'm like, where are you going with this?
There.
Yeah.
Near the symbol.
It's just like, oh, it's a foot pun. Fuck
I
you.
think we can get past it.
I'll go
The
down.
feet
Stay
pun.
here.
All right.
The toad. As ugly as ever.
Am I supposed to drop down? It would help if I was paying attention to anything they said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
The swan. Imposing and graceful.
Now, what would happen if I push you?
Read the book. Read the book.
Okay.
Oh, you just supposed to throw fire into them?
I can't even do mine. Can't.
Okay, so this is a interaction. Is there any clues anywhere? Gonna do anything with those big rat pits on the sides?
I can't. I'm not gonna be able to throw anything.
Yeah, no, nothing here. I'm saying the back.
Oh, back there. Yeah.
Yeah, we got giant
Okay.
rat pits. Anything? We can't use, still can't use stuff, right? Okay, so it's this whole area. I already scavenged everything. Oh. Okay.
Pointless, but okay. Just seeing if it's gonna
Yeah,
force
yeah.
me to.
Nothing above.
to
Oh.
Ah, great.
Hey, what does it look like down there?
A nest. They're all around me, and I can't see a thing.
Can't see a thing, my ass.
Yeah, you're right next to
Pretty
a big...
fucking well lit, you dumb bitch.
Right, let's go.
I'll try to guide you.
And how do you intend to do that?
Oh, okay, so it's halfway that way. Just checking things out, right?
Yeah.
Drop this, pick up a new one. Try again. Is this actually like a maze?
Yeah, we're supposed to be guiding him.
All right, I'll carry on.
No, I think he's still standing.
Well, no,
up there.
he's staying up there. We're guiding him through the light through the floor. I think. But I don't know. I guess, yeah, just explore the tunnels.
Yeah. I wonder if I can use these to kill those rats up there.
Maybe.
Okay, so that was a. I can jump to the other side right there.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming rats.
Hey, I can't see you anymore.
That's a dead end.
All right.
Do I have to be crouching? No, I do not. But wait, is it? No, it's the same speed. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah. I saw it from
See
the...
anything?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if you were gonna get to it before the torch died.
Still one more symbol to light up.
Let's see what was that. This way. Yeah.
Careful.
I'm coming
Yeah.
back.
Oh, yeah.
Items. Collectibles for upgrades I don't want. Yes!
I still need that. I still need that.
I know.
Need that last one. And then I'll collect everything else, too.
Getting near the other symbol.
Oh, shit, I don't think...
Going as fast as I can.
The symbol has appeared. It's sublimated. All
Okay.
things to the list. You can come back now.
Assuming
get
it's a
out of
gift
here.
towards item.
You're nearly there now.
Probably.
Thank you, Lucas.
Yeah.
Keep talking to me.
I don't know what to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I think that
I
letter.
never thought you would make it this
Yes,
far.
what I want.
That I'd find myself here. Laurentius told me about the world through books.
But reality is something else entirely, huh?
That's the worst of it. None of this
Nothing.
seems to be real at all.
Space. And we're back to the center. Oh! Did I need to light both of those? I'm gonna check one more.
Like, both of what?
I lit those braziers.
Yeah.
And
I'm assuming that's the goal.
they're probably now hurting the friends above.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm done here. Great, I dropped it too soon.
Decomposition,
Yeah, so now the other pit should
purification,
be...
sublimation. Toad, swan, and serpent. So,
So our friend the lion is hiding a secret.
Oh, my friend the lion is having a season. Stick my hand in it.
In its mouth, perhaps. Help us.
It's a
man.
rat!
I know, just rats just start
you
pouring
discovered
out.
her secret, Amicia. You've earned this.
Earn this? Yay! Darkness!
Yes.
Darkness, my old friend. Yeah.
It's pitch black in here. It seems huge.
Save your ammo. I'll
Ow.
take care of it.
Could have said that sooner.
What do you
Dipshit.
say?
What'd he say?
Complementary products,
Save your ammo, I'll
stabilize,
take care of it.
reagents, noble materials,
About lighting the
vastly
things.
superior to what we saw
Well,
in the
go
movie.
for it then,
This
you
is it, Amicia.
dickhead.
Good. Good.
For items.
You can
Amicia,
do the
these
story
notes
stuff.
handwritten by
I
your
will
mother.
pay
Tried
you.
a new transformation of the elixir is incomplete. The torch of the carrier disappears, leaving my son in the darkness.
Family
and that-
tree.
She was on the right track, Amicia. What we're looking for
Bury
is
grandma in the
definitely here
back,
somewhere.
but a tree didn't grow.
But where?
What
What
the
does it
fuck?
look like?
Over there.
I don't even know.
It looks like
Fucking
this.
rat. Jesus Christ, kid. Is that what it's like?
Its mother.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
feel
an
bad
asshole.
now.
Also, Lucas.
The prima macula.
But this fresco is at least 8 centuries old.
And yet this has happened before.
But how many times?
Who knows?
Wait, was it
Saint
fabric or
Venus
leather that
itinerant.
we needed?
The voyages of the blood.
Lord.
The macula travels through history. It's already changed the world and will do so again. This box has a phoenix on it. The symbol of the great alchemical work. Amicia,
That looks
I think we
like a
found it.
huggo.
Open it.
All right.
Not to be confused with a hago.
Lucas.
Look, I found
Sorry, I almost
I,
made that.
I
big.
know you were drinking right there.
substance clear.
Oh, it smells great. Dude, did you not learn anything in chemistry class? You waft.
Yeah.
You wafted
What?
it towards you. He just fucking passes out and dies.
Amber fragrance. Amazing.
It's Tide Pods. It's filled with Tide
He
Pods.
just takes a
This is
sip.
a cure for Hugo. She was
Definitely
married,
poisonous.
but she didn't have time to finish it.
You mean the same cure that you...
Yes, without the book.
Oh.
It's incredible she was able to get this so far.
And then the Inquisition shows up.
So perhaps we can use it ourselves.
With the book and my preparation, I think I may be able to finish it.
I
You
like
seem
that
off to
the
a good
way that the
start.
Inquisition gets around all of the shit that we go through
Mm-hmm.
is they carry better torches.
Didn't she tell me? I would have understood.
We got all of these like weird utility items, like a fucking Batman, and it's like, dude, I have a flashlight. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
I have night vision, Batman goggles. I have
She was an
flashbang.
alchemist.
Like, yeah, flashlight.
Her mother
It's
protects
technology
us.
everyone fucking has, man. Oh no, we're trapped. Whatever will we do?
No, no, not now. How are we going to get out of here?
Forget it. Just finish the cure. I'll hold them back.
Okay.
Oh no.
Fight the Ratnados.
I don't believe it. Why now? Lucas, we have to get a move on.
I'm reading. Your mother stopped the sun door. She found the torch, but she didn't know how to light it.
It doesn't make sense.
They're symbols. She was looking for the missing element, but the book says you must empty
And
the
you don't have to
vessels
panic
with
that
to
much.
fill it.
You're surrounded
Your
by
mother was
torches.
mistaken. We must not add.
Yeah, and
just
so many
take.
torches that it should be
Find me some
perfectly fine.
macerate while I prepare the mix.
I'm gonna
There has to be some around here.
Macerate? What's that? Where will I find it?
In the pharmacopoeia. The alcove with the curtain.
On my way.
Quieten down. Laurentius used to say, calm the beating of your heart, for it is the wish of the heart that the hands express. So calm yourself.
This is so thrilling.
Yeah, what's going on?
No, I don't need to talk to him or anything. Am I supposed to be killing all of them?
So, do you have the macerate? I can't get there. There are too many rats around.
Okay, I need to get items for him a bunch of times. That's what I'm going to do.
The curtain, it's there. There are too many. There are too many pots, Lucas. I don't know which ones are which.
Find the one that really stinks.
Everything stinks. I'm not sure my nose will be able to tell the difference. Oh, oh Lord. That is absolute. Oh. Lucas, they're coming back. They're regrouping. Ah! Ah! Keep going. We're nearly there. I'm coming.
Move yet?
No, I have to go get the item for him.
Oh.
I have to move that to the right area once he asks for something. And then I deal with tornadoes.
Okay.
Just go back now? Oh, yeah. Give.
Right. Let's awaken this phoenix. Gently. Stop shaking. No time to waste any.
They're coming back.
The rat tornadoes do give me
You
hope.
said you had to filter
They
something
do,
out.
but at this
So
point
why
it's...
are you still adding things?
And
Add in order to subtract.
I enjoy the dumb, but it might just be too dumb.
All right then, let's get to those stills.
Still, I think that's on the other side.
Alicia, they're going to extinguish the brazier.
Oh no, they don't.
Anyone? Anyone? No?
Lucas, watch out! No way!
Oh,
Did he take it out?
I think he took it out.
Oh, neat.
But not the still. Oh, the silver.
That's that!
Nope, don't go too far.
They know what's going on, but they won't change the course of history! Time to get back to work.
There you go on.
Lucas, don't do anything stupid.
I know what I'm doing. I think so. Please.
I'm gonna invent
There's no way
robots.
back. Just be careful. Lucas, watch out!
Penicillin.
Then the copper ball.
Hugo. It's pronounced penicillin. You silly boy.
Come on.
Hugo.
Truth will flow
Did I say
out now.
Hugo?
Yes.
Oh, whoops.
Come on. Give me your purest alcohol.
Voila! The door of the sun. The flame,
flame
of
of
the
the king.
carrier. Demetia, take me back.
Aria.
Right away.
Where you going, kid? Oh, or you just follow me. You just follow me. Okay. Come on.
Cool. You can taunt him. Make him run back and forth.
Oh shit, they broke it.
No! I need to light the flame. I don't know what you're doing, but do it. I'll hold them off. Lucas. Ah! Bring it to life. Lucas, I don't know if I can hold them. I'm nearly there. Lucas, I need you to hurry. Ah! Time. They're coming from everywhere. I know. Lucas, I have nothing left. Lucas! What?
What the fuck? I teleported them.
What's happening?
You don't like?
I've done it, and it looks like they know.
They know.
Well, let's not hang about.
Then please, after you.
Infinite potion. Okay, I wasn't sure if they were fearing it or if they were like bowing to
Oh,
it.
that would be even better.
That's why I was like, then you give Luke or Hugo the potion and he becomes the Red Kid.
Brentius would be proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Now that he served
At
his
least we know
purpose,
for
Lucas
certain
will
now.
die.
If the elixir is linked to the rats, that means there's a link to the carrier.
Yes, but first things first. We have to save
Huh?
Hugo.
No, okay. I was expecting, like I said, Inquisition or something. Give us the potion! And arrow to Hugo. Or, God, I keep calling him Hugo. Lucas.
Yes. I think you're right. They're gonna betray.
Ah.
It's them. It's them.
Maybe not.
Oh, hey. We now have the MacGuffin.
We do have a
Which
MacGuffin.
means there's
Wonders.
people who
We have
can
the elixir.
take and steal the
Always knew you
MacGuffin.
were good and
Thanks.
Come on, let's go see Hugo.
Hugo's gonna be gone though, because he's gonna go. He wanted to save Mummy.
I hope not.
Oh,
he's
wow.
not there.
This game is keeping me guessing.
Yeah.
Hugo.
I keep thinking it's gonna be
You're not
worse than it
sleeping?
is. Why sleep when
Hey,
I
look,
hear
we
chitter
did
chitter?
it. The elixir.
He like backs away from them.
Yeah. That would
Hugo,
be great.
Down the hatch.
it might be a little bitter.
Never mind. Drink it in one gulp.
Oh, spit it up. Spit it
Very
up.
good.
So, am I cured now?
Well,
In any case, you'll soon be a lot better. Amicia.
So now is Hugo our infinite torch?
oh, Hugo.
That'd be a good thing. Because that would still play into the thing at the beginning where he fears being left alone, so there's parts we have to leave him alone, but if he panics, he...
And that means if he draws any officer to him, he's not protected because
Yeah.
he's.
To bed now, eh?
Because
And
it's
tomorrow,
it's
when you
safe to
wake
be
up,
near Hugo.
you'll
Yeah.
get better. You'll see.
Go to
Get on your side of the bed, you bitch!
What if I told you we were only steps? Brazzers. You saw them all around.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. They're brazers? Brazers. Sorry,
Oh.
brazers. My bad. We really been through 13 fucking chapters this game?
It doesn't feel like it.
It really doesn't.
Huh.
Those chapters must be real short. Oh yeah, because I think escaping the cathedral was a chapter unto itself.
Yes. I
Getting
believe
to the
so.
cathedral was a chapter to itself, and inside the cathedral was a chapter to itself.
that's not true. He was in front of the line.
You're just rubbish.
You two are arguing again.
Ugh, if you don't play by the rules.
You're gonna tell me
Hugo!
about rules.
I keep telling Have you seen Hugo?
We gave him to the Inquisition. You know, money.
Hugo!
Hey,
Oh,
where are you, kid?
they all seem to care. Part 2. Part 2 is going to be an RTS.
Gone.
These are all the heroes that you've collected. Oh, and when you get to the Hugo chapter, he's going to be Rat King.
He's gonna be. I'm holding out hope.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and if he also is now immune to rats, so him traveling here makes a ton of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Hugo!
Oh, well, no, during the day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Hugo!
Oh, dumb bitch is a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Now you must do something alone. Oh, wait, no, we had to put you in a place where you can't backtrack.
Oh,
Find Hugo.
my head.
Nope, spacebar.
Gently now. Gently.
Spacebar.
Don't
Crouch.
stop. Go on.
Speedrun.
Hugo! Where
Spacebar.
can he have gone?
Again, throw us a curveball here.
Think.
I'm holding out hope.
Is that a village? Here?
I think she's not awake yet.
Yeah.
I think shit's gonna go down.
That's yeah. Since she
Did anyone
starts
see a
off
child
out my
come through
head.
here?
Yeah.
Please!
Oh, Amicia! Are you feeling better? How is the little one?
Clavi? Is that you? Have you seen Hugo?
Did you shout at him again?
No, absolutely not.
Times
No, I've been
are
too busy
hard
trying to
enough
save his
already
goddamn
without
life,
you arguing.
bitch!
But we weren't arguing
You
anymore.
old...
Amicia, a child never runs
Oh,
away without
weird.
a reason.
Yeah.
A few of my
Open the
items
door.
are just completely
I'm
gone.
going to find him.
All right, but be careful. An ill wind is on its way, Amicia.
What is that? What is going on?
Amicia, I've been waiting for you. Come with me.
Laurentius? Is that really you?
Where is Hugo?
He's gone.
The telltale heart.
I knew this would happen.
I did take care of him.
Then why did he leave?
I don't know. I did everything I could
There's
to
that
protect
symbol
him.
again.
Even horrible things.
It is easy to spill blood, but to love, to protect.
I'm going to find him.
It's the entire chapter is called
There is
Penance.
still time.
Everyone that we've killed made this chapter harder.
That's him.
Oh, they actually did that? Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
Where
Mother?
that
Come here.
this would be a good way of doing it.
Brother's here.
In a fever
If
dream.
he's back,
Yeah.
it's because he's not very well.
But I did everything.
You hid the truth from him.
But
His emotions, Amicia. I warned you.
let me see
When
him.
he gets mad, he
doesn't want to
shits
see-
himself.
When he gets mad, he
I
starts
have
to
to see
snicker.
him.
He doesn't need you anymore.
That's a lie.
Go on then. See for yourself.
Oh, please just be eating a dead body.
Hugo, are you alright?
No.
What's the matter? Why did you leave?
Why didn't you tell me Mommy was alive?
It was for your own good, Hugo.
That's not true. You didn't want me to know.
Don't say that.
You're jealous. Jealous. Let go of me.
Hugo, no!
Yeah. It could have been better.
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
Hugo,
they captured Hugo.
where are you?
Go back.
It's him.
Yeah, it's weird that they still...
Are we still in the dream?
Go.
Snake
He's
eater?
there.
What are you doing there?
Misha.
I'm here. Everything's
Yeah,
alright,
but
Hugo.
like, I
It's
don't
over.
fucking care.
Just walk up to the cage. You're not Hugo. Oh. Sorry.
She just leaves him in the cage.
Yeah.
Drop anything for me? No?
Hey, are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
No,
But why did you go off like that?
I heard Mummy. She was calling me.
It must have been a nightmare, that's all.
I really
Mostly
thought
she
it
was
her.
calling me a fruitcake,
was
but
in
she was
pain,
calling
and-
me.
She can't feel pain where she is now.
I
We
miss when
talked
she
about
used to
this.
call me a fruitcake.
She's gone, Hugo. You have to accept it. Let's go back.
All right.
We must get back to the castle.
I'm gonna get
Look,
your
Hugo.
flower.
It's a daffodil.
It's a daffodil.
Do you want it?
Of course.
You're not too close. I am the Red King.
I was scared, Hugo.
Me too.
Well, it's over now.
I'm
Daffodil will watch
still
over
like
us.
it's bugging me because
Yes.
I'm like, confirm it, damn it! Either confirm or deny it.
If he becomes Rat King, because they're making a second game, I will buy the
It's coming from
game
over
at
there.
full
We have
price.
to go.
No, you're not going.
I got this goddamn game for free,
Yeah.
but I will buy that goddamn game full price if he is the Rat King.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at that point, that's investment. That is you
Yeah,
did
I mean,
exactly
yeah.
what I didn't think was going to happen, but want to happen so fucking badly.
Hugo!
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm invested in the story if that's the case. So yeah.
No items. I'm still just looking for. Oh, you dumb kid. This has to be more green.
Yeah. You still don't have your full weapon wheel, so.
Yeah.
No! No! Hugo! I need you! It's not Mommy!
Yeah.
No, zombie arms, that's real.
Shut up! Let go of me!
Stay with us.
I did it for him!
Good imagery.
And I'll kill you again if I have to! I'll kill all of you! No, not now! Hugo!
Okay, that's neat.
What are you doing?
No, Nicholas! Don't touch him! No! Hugo! Run! Get away from me!
There is no one there. Come. Let's go. Let's go.
Get back here, Kylo Ren.
Hugo! Hugo, no! They're going to...
Game over.
Yeah.
You've killed too many people.
You failed
Try
the dream.
again without being such a jackass.
Amicia was not supposed to have a nightmare that night. You fail. Say, I don't get a choice. Too bad.
You were supposed to go with the bloodless run. How the fuck? You tell me how to kill people.
It is done.
I've done it.
Can I go and see my mother now?
Only the Grand Inquisitor may say.
But you told me.
My words are of no importance. Only those of the Grand Inquisitor. But be sure, you are very precious to him indeed.
I like scarification when it comes to like cults and stuff like that.
Stop teasing me! Let's go play some. Just give it to me, damn it!
You hurt me. I have to find Mummy.
The alarm will be sounded.
Okay.
Us, Rat King Hugo. I'm a little goblin.
My head. It's noise. Shh. Stop.
Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, just because it's whisper stuff.
Come on, Rat King Hugo.
Rat King Hugo. Rat King Hugo. Come on.
4 nights in a row I've been on ex-sandwich duty. When's it gonna end, eh?
The hour of the conjuration approaches.
The hour of
Think
conjuration.
of Vitalis. Your ordeal is nothing compared to his.
No? Oh, it's supposed to go forward. Okay.
Oop, oop, oop. Uh-oh. Have we entered Fucktown?
All right.
All right. Thought I saw a little rat boy, but guess not.
Oh.
You see nothing?
I thought I saw a rat-like boy, but I think I just saw a boy-like rat. So it should be fine. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, I thought I'd get in. It would have been hilarious. Oh, this is probably the path I'm supposed to take. That way?
And once the thing goes out, you can sneak underneath it. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Don't run.
You didn't have it on rat. Damn rat, I go sneak it.
I didn't run, I scampered.
When's it gonna end, eh?
The hour of the conjuration approaches. But think of Vitalis.
Weird, I might actually enjoy the little kid character. That never happens. Bonk on the head. I just like that I'm doing this.
Must find flower for sister.
So
look.
Where's
Look. Yes, look. He look well.
Materials. Gold unique. By breaking
He
you,
goes
I
sneakers now,
clear
right behind.
your way. The way to the blood of the chosen one.
Oh, to the right of him. Back. Oh, right there, that way, and then left.
Thank you.
Eagle.
Someone's coming.
Look!
How has today's refining gone?
And get a nice upskirt on him.
As the mass of raw eddy sanctus is decreasing, our harvesters are being decimated by the rats.
Still remember when I was
The life of the Grand Inquisitor depends
at AX and they had a stupid VR game for Sword Art Online. And
Oh, yeah.
I was like looking around trying to check everything out, but as I normally sit, I lean forward, and something weird popped up as I'm leaning forward. The girl from Sword Art Online is laying there, and like I was trying to look at everything, and then I see like this weird like thing kind of pop up. So I'm start leaning forward more
Enough now. I'm going back.
to try and. And I lean forward more and more, and yeah, I look directly up her skirt, and it's a censored box.
We should remain careful.
Like, oops.
Whoopsies.
Don't see me.
The body of the Grand Inquisitor is overwhelmed by the blight. I fear it will now attack his mind. Don't worry. The boy's blood will restore the power's equilibrium.
Boy, blood will restore equilibrium.
Look!
Stairs, yes. Sneaky sneak. Rat boy, go rat.
Hey down there! The distillation thickening.
Check
It will be necessary to change the filters and scrape the tanks.
Yes, checkpoint good.
Can you move?
I think he's doing the thing.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, do that, and then start doing that. And go sneak. Just look.
He has a very little goblin-esque like feel
We
to
have
him.
almost
I
reached
love
the
it.
objective.
I hope so. that's all we'll be able to produce.
It's what I wish Styx had.
Oh,
Stealth assassin goblin
yeah.
game. He had more of a like
It protects us all.
derpy run like this.
What was that? No matter.
No matter. Rat boys don't bother me.
Yes. Yes, these are bags of grain. Yes.
How many grains was I counting? Oh, I forgot. Oh, god damn it.
Well, my hypothesis stands. These are bags of grain. Time to continue my experiments.
Afraid. Not afraid.
Time to jump into the barrel.
Yeah, I'll be on the square in front of the cathedral.
Oh, so you'll be right next to the Grand Inquisitor when he frees us. And I'll be stuck
I don't
here.
know if you want to go that way.
Not just yet.
The end of the bite. It's going to be quite a party.
This dude right. Okay, they both walked off.
God, there's just so many things of like.
Yeah, go for it.
Anybody's. Checkpoint? Give me checkpoint.
Probably right up here.
Well done. Nobody saw me. Like Millie.
So we gotta use that steam.
I just hope it doesn't kill me.
Fucking episanguis steam. I'm gonna go blind from this. I know I am.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Yes. Oh, do I go behind him?
Yeah. I don't think you even need the steam for that, but.
Just under tables.
Oh, go back to the table. Go back to the table. Nope. Okay, that was just a freak out.
Right.
I'm having too much fun with this.
Fluke!
Oh no! Oh, that place.
The Grand Inquisitor is very busy.
He's very busy. Busy? I'm the Archbishop. I represent the Pope. Monsieur, the mission of the Grand Inquisitor is sacred. His mission is never approved by the church.
That's more of them throwing random French words in.
What, heresy?
Well, no, the monsieur.
Monsieur?
It's like bourgeoisie last time.
Yeah.
Like,
Your rank should make you
bourgeoisie I can tolerate because, like we were saying, there's no better word. But.
Shut up.
The light, it hurts.
Where are you?
Oh, please be Rat. Also, I'm always gonna go back to sneak because I love his sneak. Here, if this is faster, this is better. Oh man. Oh, please be Rat King.
Like I said, it's sitting on the cusp of going full Rat King.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I just need you to jump off the cliff, game. You're at the peak. You're sitting over the edge, looking down into the canyon of Rat King. Jump!
Ascension of Child of the Great Plague of Justine.
I knew it.
The Roman nobles isolated him from the people.
Isolated him from the people and worshipped him.
Maybe an ancestor of Hugo de Rune.
They're talking about me.
Yeah. I don't know if that guy's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Although there have been good checkpoints. Because I'm not collecting shit. This is
a much tighter chapter as far as like.
Yeah.
Oop.
There's something there, I'm sure of it.
Damn. Almost got back.
Sneaky, sneak. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky,
No,
sneaky.
he mustn't see me.
Turn around. Turn around. Right, yeah.
Magister, the text clearly mentions the ascension of a child during
Rat's
the great plague of
powers.
Justinian.
I knew it.
The Roman nobles isolated him from the people and worshipped him in secret.
Wait.
Maybe an ancestor of Hugo de Rune.
Don't turn around.
Continue.
They're talking about me.
Yes.
I'm gonna follow him this time. Because he seemed to take a while to get back, so
Yeah.
I figured there's probably a...
By freeing the country from the bite, the Grand Inquisitor will gain the adoration of the people, and with it, unprecedented political power.
Archbishop Gautier's presence
That,
here says a
that
lot.
usually means that there's somebody
Those court
behind
is
me.
worried.
And so
Like
they
the yellow?
should be.
Yes,
Serves
but I
them
think
right for not intervening earlier.
for this chapter it's that you're like light sensitive.
Oh, maybe. No, it's still them. It's showing that they're that way. So maybe there's a guy underneath. Two dudes. I don't know how to deal with two dudes. I'm just a simple blonde little child sitting on a couch. Surrounded by dudes. Okay, now they're on the... He's walking away. Now I need you to walk away. Thank you.
The Prima Maculate, on the cusp of the first threshold, devours the lost carrier, or walks beside the one who tames it.
Because this chapter is so tight and I'm having so much fun with it, am I having fun with it because... Yeah,
how can we be sure?
Or is it because I'm dicking around and...
Beatrice de Rune's research texts are all coded. I give up. I have some good news. Never mind. They finally moved her to the basement. So she's going to crack. About
I will
time.
dick punch you. Oh, your leg is slipping through your robe.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay, so it's just a hiding spot. Oh, I see. So he's gonna go there, look that way. I go under the table there.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
God damn it, game. You're so close.
I found Mummy.
I found Mummy. I'm going to rescue Mummy with my rat powers. Oh yes, the darkness. I like the darkness. I believe in a thing called rats. Just like little sticker to the snaps. The chance will make it now. We'll be waiting till the sun goes down.
She's in the basement, they said. I have to keep going down.
Oh, that looks like the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, this looks like the room. Collecting items and everything rewards exploring and stuff. But again, this level being so tight.
It's too big here.
There might be a better happy balance between the two.
Oh, I'm sure. I just think the reason this one is resonating so much is because it's in opposition to the usual game design.
Yeah.
It's a breath of fresh air.
So oh, don't get. Oh, okay.
Story.
Yeah.
Grand Inquisitor, the Archbishop has arrived.
Perfect.
Whatever, emo swoop. I don't know if that was emotional, but it might have been like the shadow or something.
I saw it as well.
Okay. I am the Archbishop. I have the power.
I hear you're forming a schism and are going against us. I'm here to convert you back.
Spare me your niceties. I'm tired of your little game, Vitalis.
Archbishop? Can a game change the future of the world?
Listen to yourself. You have completely lost your mind. And all this is...
If I may, it's important.
I need to take my injection.
The blood of Hugo de Rune. Have you tested it?
Yes. Alas, Monseigneur. The boy should have reached the first threshold already, but it seems something in his blood has slowed the process. The macula is still in its original state.
No matter. If the books are correct, my blood and his will be bound. When he reaches the next threshold, I shall reach it with him. Proceed.
Not just a cure.
I'm hoping. I am hoping so much.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's a big ass fucking.
That's enough. You play the martyr. But allow me to tell you the truth.
You're really stinky. I don't like you.
Biohazard driven by
power.
Mad by power.
The Pope considers you a threat. Vitalis Benevent. You are to be excommunicated.
He has rat
One
teeth.
can excommunicate a man, Archbishop. But not a saint.
Your inquisition is over.
Meaning that a new era commences.
Oh, I kind of wish that he just started controlling rats right here.
And beg me to save them.
Oh, that's a bunch of rats in a suit.
That would also be cool.
Very good. Go and see whether Beatrice de Rune has regained consciousness.
Mommy?
The art in the game is really fucking good.
Yeah. Oh, visually, yeah, the game's great.
Scary, but I have to follow him.
I just say how she regains consciousness. She actually did die at the beginning. They just don't realize it. When did she wake up?
You're really bad at this type of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you think you're gonna fool me with the whole rotting body smell? Too bad. I know you're faking it.
He might understand.
Unique. I'm unique.
At ease.
There we go.
Ad lucem, sir. So, you
Ad
saw
lucem.
the Grand Inquisitor?
Yes. The blood of the carrier flows through his veins. The conjuration will take place.
Splendid. The end of the plague is nigh.
No, the control of the plague is
But
not.
do not lower your guard.
Yes, walk away far enough that you can't see the entrance to the door. That's good
Oh,
enough.
just look towards me though. That would actually kind of be an enjoyable game. You play as a Skaven. Just a Skaven assassin.
Yeah.
It'd basically be this, but you could kill. Like that type of-
Pardon. The sky. I can see the sky.
Lord
Oh,
Nicholas,
freak out from seeing this.
congratulations on capturing the child.
We've been after him for weeks. And then he simply turns up here asking.
What is it? What was that? Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Hugo
whatever.
has been compromised. Mission failure.
Lord Nicholas, congratulations on capturing the child.
We've been after him for weeks. And then he simply turns up here asking to see his mother.
Seems he has a sense of humor.
That he won't be keeping for long.
Also, what did you think of my impression of a sheep just there when I said "bah"?
What's he
I think
going
it's
to do
pretty
with her?
good. Oh, no.
He's leaving quickly.
Like right on you.
Okay.
Garden, the sky. I can see the sky.
Lord Nicholas.
Maybe we go
Congratulations
this
on
way
capturing the
first.
child.
We've been after him for weeks. And then he simply turns up here asking to see his mother.
Nope.
Over there. Sense of humor. What's that?
Run away!
Garden, the sky. I can see the sky.
Lord Nicholas. Congratulations on capturing the child.
We've been after him for weeks. And then he simply turns up here asking to see his mother.
Seems he has a sense of humor.
That he won't be keeping for long. I have to go and see his mother myself.
What's he going to do with her?
There? Over there. Okay.
You have bested the courtyard.
Yeah, basically I went around completely, even though like there's no way to directly follow him, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Oh no, another way, quickly.
Let's find another way quickly, because I can't open doors, because I'm not a big boy.
The child turned himself in this morning. Apparently there was a disagreement.
As I was telling you, this guard was devoured, but not completely. His bones were cut up and taken away by the rats.
For what purpose?
To incorporate them into that material we find everywhere.
You mean their nests? They use our dead to build their nests.
Precisely. And if we do nothing,
Good way of delivering that
at the
to
rate
this
the
game.
dead are accumulating,
There's a lot that you do.
What was that? What's that?
Right. Yeah, once he's kind of spotted, he's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, it automatically passed it.
Really? Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, I guess I was close enough. Oh, they put me on the other side. I was supposed to go down the other side of the stairs, huh?
Meticulous crossbreeding and a little alchemy has tempered their instincts. Not to mention a radical change of diet.
Help me. Help me.
What's wrong with him now?
Hey, die quietly. I'm trying to work here.
I'd rather he waited a little while. Rats prefer fresh meat.
Damn you. You'll all go to hell.
Oh no.
You and your fucking rats.
Huh? Yeah. Got a button from.
Really, game?
Savor this respite.
Those are dudes.
Your death is not an end, for your blood shall nourish a new race of angels. They shall be your children.
It's horrible.
Fucking chug.
Yeah.
If she sees her son with a knife to his throat, she'll cooperate.
Oh no, must find another way around it, or is it...
Oh, can't look. Oh, there.
There's another call.
Crawling through blood, waiting to see my
The
mom.
Rune woman is gonna suffer, I'd say.
Serves her right.
Such an educated woman. She should have joined our side.
Oh, she's waiting. But no match for our torture.
He must be near.
Please.
At
least let me die out there.
What?
You wouldn't like
I
it
was
out there,
updating the
At least here your carcass can
Twitch
still be
thing to
valued
say, because I forgot to
our
change it, that we're playing Playtale.
Think yourself
And I once again saw the sequel title, Requiem, and I typed it in just in Google, and it's like, oh, here's stuff about it. And I was like, no, because that could spoil the end of this game. I don't want to be spoiled.
What the hell are you
This
doing
game
here?
is it's holding me hostage right now with its story.
Yeah.
And I don't want to defuse it.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually really glad that the story is its #1 component.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly because I want it to go
Yeah.
absurd, and I would love it if it did.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see where we're gonna go with this.
Or perhaps you're still upset about what happened to your
I
husband.
don't think you're supposed to go in. I think he's gonna. Oh,
Come
fine.
back.
Won't talk. Yeah,
Our
he'll walk
torturer
off.
will take care of you. You'll soon have your voice back. Mark my words.
Yep.
Oh no, he's coming back. Hide.
In the peace. You don't see me, Black Knight. Ha ha!
I can hear you clearly.
Not mommy. What is that?
Oh, it's just
Body.
the ball.
Mm.
Like a chain
Mommy.
ball.
Hugo. But so they.
Amicia said you were dead, but you're not.
Amicia.
Your sister's a bitch.
She's not your real sister, anyways.
What?
You must
Does
go
that mean I can fuck her?
if they find you here.
No,
You're a man
I'm staying with you.
in the medieval French.
Oh, Hugo.
Of course you can fuck her. She has no
They
rights.
take your blood. Oh my god. All right, Hugo. We'll go together. But you have to find the keys.
more of the Goblin chapter.
You must keep them in the room at the end of the corridor. Can you make it there?
We're playing as the
Off you
little
go,
girl
then.
from Chronicles of Riddick.
Go.
It would make the game more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that game was surprisingly easy to die in.
Be very careful. Come back.
Stop
as soon
setting
as
me
you-
up to be standing. I am
I want everything
wrapped.
prepared and ready to begin. Do you understand?
Yes, Lord Nicholas. All right, you heard him.
Everything will be
I'm
ready.
hoping
The
this
alchemist will
chapter
talk.
ends
I'm going to enjoy.
Just
with
do
Amicia
your job.
showing up on her
Captain of
own,
the guard
and we
doesn't
don't have to
appreciate
play a whole chapter of her
improvisation.
coming to
Neither do
save Hugo.
Yes,
yeah.
of course.
Let
And
me
that
know
way we
when
can
you're
just
ready.
kind of move on to the next story beat.
Yeah.
This might get me a promotion. Authority, results. The torture has to be efficient.
If only Amicia was here.
The skin of a real lady.
I don't need her.
Soft. Anyway, the knives are sharp.
Ah yes, scampering about in the roof rafters. My true environment.
Have I forgotten anything?
Squeak, squeak,
I
motherfucker.
still really wish there was a rat with us the entire time, like kind of just leading the way off in the distance.
Oh, the rats. They are all afraid of rats. If I can just free them. Yes.
You watch his sister do a whole bunch.
Oh, we see that he doesn't get attacked by the rats here. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm holding out hope.
Oh, that's for the cages. Come on.
oh. I forgot that this game has this.
That's just kind of shit.
Yeah.
We need to go! Move!
Well done. Go away. Quickly now. The key.
I assume I can actually do this now.
Yeah, they cleared out, so.
Lanterns. They don't like lanterns. Oh, it works. Shoo. Don't look. Don't look.
Hey,
Amicia, it's going to... My head. Stop
Because
shouting.
you have to be running towards the light at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. Okay, do it.
Yeah.
Do it for me.
You're teasing me, you little cock tease. Together. Point.
Get it. No, then I can't get back here. Okay, so I aim it back here, and then I aim that one that way.
Ah, they can still get by. I have to get them out of there. Maybe with the other lantern.
Sometimes. Yeah, well, whenever it's stupid like that, just kill him. The hole. I should be able to run back and then push that way. Yeah. Not the most efficient, but
Whatever.
it works.
Get you done.
All by myself.
Yeah. Didn't use a guide or nothing. No, really, I didn't use a guide.
I did it.
No, you did it.
Well done.
Oh, please. Oh. Good thing she's not on the ball and chain there.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm half expecting her to try and kill him right here.
No one will hurt you now.
My hero. How do you
Ooh,
feel? Your
What?
head.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, she's not
I'm
gonna
actually
try.
interested.
Because she was the one making the
Both the
cure to
time.
begin with.
Yeah.
What
So I
does
doubt
it
she's
say?
gonna go for the
It
kill.
says it wants me to join it.
The first threshold.
Mommy, I'm scared.
We'll never get out of here. We don't have a choice. If I am with you, the voice, are you ready to reply?
Okay. Okay. Like, yeah, I thought either gonna kill or no, I think we become raccoon right now.
Hugo, can you hear them?
Yes. Do you have the same voice?
Holy fuck, it's doing
My
it.
head hurts.
Don't try to ignore it. Embrace it completely. Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Yeah, control the rats! Hold control the It's okay. Jump back 2 to 3 episodes ago. I remember saying this game's probably just a big old
Everything is alright.
like wiener fest.
You're going to tell them to move.
And just like,
so
oh,
we
you're
can
gonna
get
feel
out.
sad. This game.
But stay focused, or they'll become dangerous again.
It's working.
Oh, you didn't clear it out. Oh, fuck. We are officially. We are officially.
I officially love this game.
Yeah, that it kind of pushes it over into the great territory. Like it was okay, and now we have hit
Everything is
great.
alright. Now, you're going to tell them to move, so we can get...
Well done. You see? My headache's gone.
It was the macula, but you answered it. Let's get going.
Oh, they won't go in the light.
Yeah, so you move them around you. Now back your ass up.
Oh, that's...
They must have let rats loose on the prisoners again. Come on. Find this document and get out of here.
Run, you big coward. scared, aren't you?
Hugo, this is not okay. This power is dangerous. You have to control yourself.
Yes, Mommy. So, that's my disease.
You're not sick, Hugo. It's a gift.
It's a
I'll explain
gift.
later.
A
To
gift.
control rats is truly a blessing.
I mean, when they're plague rats, yeah, it's a fucking superpower. Actually, if you've seen the newest Suicide Squad, it's one of the powers, and when she uses it to like great degree, yeah, it's the fucking power to cause a wave of rats to attack.
I am also now realizing, probably end of game, Hugo's gonna shoot ratnados. He's gonna be able to form ratnados with them.
Get out.
We're going to find a way out, Hugo.
Oh man. This is such a stupid good idea.
What the hell are the rats doing here? What the hell happened?
I'll push them back.
Only until we can get through. Don't overdo it.
I'll try.
Oh, don't tell me there's an actual time limit. There's thus far there's not like a bar or anything.
Yeah.
But if the one starts popping up. And I really like that they have the red when you start controlling it.
Yeah.
Like, here's a direct where the light is,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of my complaints from
Yeah.
before.
Oh, these roads are in a terrible state. How are we going to deliver this? All we need now is to lose one of these cages.
Be careful.
Like not allowed to kill.
Yeah.
These rats.
Hugo must remain pure.
What the hell did they do to them?
They make them eat people's blood.
Okay, it went back to
Yes,
but I'm gonna
it's
still
strange.
Yeah.
I can feel the blood.
make sure.
But not these ones.
I see. We need to find a way to get out of here.
Oh yeah, and then the white rats. Whatever they're doing. Oh, making them eat people's blood.
Hmm.
What are they going to do with these rats?
I don't like the way it controls.
Yeah.
Holding control and then holding click down, like.
I'm surprised just right click wasn't what you had to hold down.
Yeah, when one is because it's just him. Unless there's going to be more powers.
Yeah.
Which is going.
Or you have to like dual control.
I can do it completely by mouse.
Oh.
That's
It's just left click?
It's just right click and then left click.
Okay.
So yeah, but they were telling me to use control.
Yeah, they were saying use control.
Done with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but we will come with you.
Okay. I'm red. Yes, okay.
Are you still alright, Hugo?
It feels a bit funny.
It will make you tired. That's normal. Tell me if you feel poorly.
Yes.
See. Also, the music right now is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Good atmospheric. Like this shit's wondrous that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I didn't let go at the time. It's just funny that it was causing that.
It's the blood that decides. It's complicated to explain.
But Amicia doesn't know.
No. I'll explain later.
Not your sister. He's a bastard.
Let's get out of here, huh?
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured this was gonna happen. Okay, the boots are a bit over-designed.
Yeah.
Having spikes like that, like, we know they're evil already. You don't need to do that much.
You are reunited with your son at last.
I am clearly evil.
I know what you have done to him. You have taken what you wanted, now let him go.
Oh, you insult me, Madame de Rune.
Madame de Rune.
Your son is the natural carrier of the macula. And it has not yet finished with him. Which means neither have I. But this you know.
Vitalis, let us finish this.
Wait, his name is actually Vitalis?
Yeah.
I thought that was like his title. His name is Life?
I mean, that could be like his pope.
Feel it as I do.
Yeah.
Thing.
Do you not?
He's Saint Vitalis, as he has dubbed himself.
Okay. Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Your family grows larger, huh?
I beg of you. I promise to help you, but allow my son to leave.
His destiny is not to be a Darun. His destiny is to be here, at my side.
You are a monster.
Train him to be
A
the
monster.
rat king.
Madame.
He's a teenager in the next game just using his powers to wipe out villages.
Yeah.
Ugh. Until he's able to rebel.
Kill her.
Why would you release threats? You know that's like our thing.
That's the point. They...
Sorry,
Attack! Kill her!
What do I do? I have the honor of killing the carrier's mother. Just a child.
You don't have a home anymore. You're ours. God, you are the beginning of the conjuration. The future depends on you.
His power is sweet.
Useless idiot. There's a reward for he who kills her.
Be strong.
Got you.
It's reactive. Continue.
Where?
Stop torturing him. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
It's too late.
Why would you sacrifice like soldiers and shit? Why not like random peasants?
The threshold awaits you. Pass to the other side.
No, Hugo, don't listen.
Come to me. I'm
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
They shot her. Really? From here?
Yeah. Starting right in the middle of the fight. Here we go.
Okay.
Hugo,
Make it quick
the
and
rat.
clean.
It's
Say
the
goodbye
only
to your
way.
mother, boy.
I'm sorry, Hugo.
Attack! Kill her!
What do I do?
I have the honor of
Vitalis,
killing the
stop it.
carrier's mother.
Just a child.
Mine.
You don't have a home anymore. You're ours. God, you are the beginning of the conjuration. The future depends on you.
That's point blank event at this point.
Yeah.
Prima macula. It's reacting. Continue.
Stop torturing him.
Okay.
I'll tell you everything you
Yeah.
want to know.
Just
It's too late. Come on. The child is weakening.
Yes. Devour them. The threshold awaits you. Pass to the other side.
No, Hugo, don't listen.
Come to me.
Here. Come on.
Don't forget who you are.
Where is it?
Yeah, she came
Okay. Oh man, I was one guy shy last time.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Hugo, say something.
I'm not Hugo. I am the Rat King now.
He is powerful, but he has not reached the threshold as we'd hoped.
Do you know why?
Amicia. It's Amicia.
How tiresome. But he's close now, and we have other pawns we can play.
Take her away.
Leave him alone. What else do you want?
Man. Oh, if the next game is upgrading his powers too, I'm gonna love.
To make sure we get it. Do not worry, Hugo. I have complete faith in you. We shall succeed.
Don't be the end of the game.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about. I'm assuming, yeah, we're gonna liberate Hugo, kill that guy. The mom will probably die.
I really worry if that's not. If I don't know if we kill Vitalis or if we kill Renault, the Black Knight. It's hard. Yeah.
I would think we'd kill Vitalis, and the Black Knight was essentially, I'm the puppet master. Because right there he was just conferring with the night guy. He's like, is that good enough? He's like, no. So like, it seems like he's the one informing Archbishop guy
Arthur and I tracked you down, but
on how these things work. And it's clear his motivation is give me the rat blood. I thirst for power. The other guy has probably other machinations going on, which we can explore in the sequel. Get away! I want to enjoy my coma dream more. 1 month? 1 month?
And change of clothes.
Stop dreaming. The others must be up. The rats will be coming.
I mean,
We
she
need to light the fires.
probably got hurt pretty bad.
I guess, but that's... Whew, that's a lot of time to go by.
Please open, will you? I think Roderick is working in the yard.
No more stuff is open.
I can't feel my leg. What are you doing here?
Another flower.
I should have found you.
What time do we normally end this? 6?
About, yeah, we're nearing it.
So we should probably end this.
Yeah, we can end this
Here for now.
Yeah.
Just gonna check to see if we got enough. Nope. Got that pouch upgrade.
Yeah, this would be a good time to... Now that we know the game is good.
Oh.
Now
It's
the question
so
is just
good.
how much further are they going to push Rat King Hugo? Like I said, is it going to be the end of the game? He's fucking Mickey Mouse Fantasia with the waves, but it's rats. Sending waves of rats at enemies.
And if rats are no longer a problem for him, to where like you could just live in the swarm.
Mm-hmm.
Just 3 more leather. You getting itchy now too? Did you get a bug bite?
No,
You get a bug bite?
No, I'm having drug withdrawals.
I'm getting Hugo withdrawals.
Yeah, I'm seeing withdrawals. I need my goblin boy.
Give me back the goblin boy.
I need some, damn it. He is so precious to me. See him scurry about making rats swarm on people.
Oh, it's just so delightful.
It's the damnedest, cutest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, Lucas spent the night here again. Lucas has to stop picking up books. Lucas's face when he thought he created the great work. And Hugo.
But yeah, we should probably just end it here. I can do this
You're a
next time.
sorcerer.
Yeah. Before we move into story bits that are gonna.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will take a break.
Yes.
And Elvira point click, I guess.
Yes.
So stay tuned.